Greetings and welcome, my friends. This is Rife Layman 5000. Keep your hockey stick in your pants, bro. This is a family show. We get a 3-lander with double nursery and a starter package of a single first year. We'll give it a shot. Keep your pants on. They dropped in an island, so early plays are even more critical now, and unfortunately we only have the first year that can get in there before they can counterspell. They tap out for an Emperor. At least they're not on Izzet lessons. I would be fine if I never saw another lessons deck the rest of my life. We draw a Seminar, which is a bit early to see one of those. We'll fire off our rampant growth and build up our mana. We've got some big spells to pay for. They send it, but we'll take the hit. Let's block up later when their Emperor is a lot bigger. We'll go with our green Overlord. It'll make us a token land if it makes it on board. Always eye untapped blue mana with suspicion. Fetching another forest here takes the price of our nurseries down to only 5 mana. We could play one out as early as our next turn if we draw an untapped land. We draw a Bushwhack, and we could fire it off to get a 5th land. And we could follow up with the Womanizer, but they still have untapped blue mana. We'll see if we can bait out another counterspell by going with the Womanizer. While it would be great to get him in play, he's not a critical piece. The mark of a good player is being able to evaluate the best time to use your counterspells, and those times are usually not the early cards. They play out a Stallion, the horse with haste, that probably ran out of counterspells. That's how we've gotten here. They send it, and it might be time to throw a block. We draw another Overlord, and this time we're sure it will make it on board. But first, we'll grab another Plains for the white portion of our hand. The token land reduces the cost of our nurseries to only 4 mana. We're so close, yet so far. They double down on their horse face. We will be going down to single digits, and we'll need some blockers to have a chance. We draw a cub, and that is a pair of blockers. Well, at least one. We do want to try to get a nursery down to help our blocking situation. Hopefully they don't have any burn or a removal for our cub. It needs to survive long enough to block. They send it. They did not have a bounce or removal, so we are in luck. The cub will take one for the team. We draw a forest, and now we hit a decision point. Do we go with the second nursery, or do we try the planar engineering? They do have blue mana up and a card in hand. If they have a counter, we are done. If not, we have a chance. We get our engineering, and we'll be getting 4 lands in total. That's 4 Treefolk tokens to help our blocking scheme and eventually start getting in for hits. Our token men have held up theirs. Luckily, it seems they didn't bring any burn, or we'd have been set on fire already. We draw a first year, and in this deck we love to see them, especially if we have a nursery or two in play. We'll start off with our second nursery. We do have a loaded grave that we can take advantage of with our seminar. Let's get back the Overlord they countered earlier. We'll get another pair of men, and then we can send in some of our tokens. We'll hold back most of our men in case they have some surprises for us. They take all the hits. Counters won't save them now. They pass the turn without any plays. It's a tough time to be Izzet. We draw another seminar in case things go very wrong. This turn goes to our first year. It's another land coming in for us and more tokens. It's very possible they have Etherize as a defensive measure, so we won't send all. Only enough to crack their skull. Yeah, we suspected as much. It's okay, we have another team of tokens that will be ready to go on our next turn. They tap out for a capstone, the red paradigm card. Whatever they get has to be something that can save them. An Etherize at the wrong time is not going to be what does the trick. It's GG's. And there's not enough crying that can change that. It's GG's, extra tokens cheese. They send it as a last gasp attempt to get us, but nothing is getting through. And that, my friends, wait, why are those horses foaming at the mouth, is another satisfied customer.